We recently had our first major regional championship in the Prismatic Evolutions format, and Miraidon EX stole the show with 4 out of the top 8 getting, 4 out of the top 8 were Miraidon decks, and Azul GG won the whole thing with Miraidon EX. Let's talk about Azul's deck, why it was a good meta call for that time. Let's also talk about Miraidon post-rotation, because I did make a video earlier where I talked about Miraidon not looking good post-rotation, so I wanted to give you an update on that if you still have concerns about Miraidon and have hopes that Miraidon's going to look good post-rotation. So we'll look at the updated list from Japan at the end here. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Miraidon EX. Miraidon EX is a basic lightning type Pokemon with 220 HP. Its attack is okay for 2 lightning and a colorless, does 220 damage, and you can't attack on the next turn. You might use this in a jam or potentially as a turn 1 KO option, but its big deal is that it's got Tandem Unit as an ability, where once during your turn, you can search your deck for 2 lightning Pokemon and put them onto your bench. And one of those Pokemon can also be Miraidon, so you can bench even more lightning Pokemon, giving you the opportunity to fill your bench with a lot of your attackers and other support Pokemon that you need. So one of the best setup Pokemon in the game for sure. And some of the Pokemon you might want on your board include Iron Hands EX, where its Ampu Very Much attack does 120 damage, and if you KO a Pokemon with this, you take an extra prize. So basic Pokemon, like non-rule box Pokemon, drop 2 prizes, EX Pokemon drop 3 prizes, and this can be a great way of fixing the math in your favor. Arm Press for 2 lightning and a colorless does 160 damage. It's not the worst, I guess, but it's not an ideal attack option either. So definitely using this for Ampu Very Much more often than not. We do have a 1/1 line of Magnemite and Magneton for that Overvolt Discharge ability, where once during your turn, you can attach 3 lightning energy from your discard pile to one of your lightning Pokemon. That's basic energy cards, so it could be non-lightning as well. This deck only runs lightning energy, but you blow up the Magneton, attach 3 energy to your lightning Pokemon, and then you drop a prize. But 3 lightning energy is insane because that can power up all sorts of stuff in your deck, including that Iron Hands and some other attackers as well. We also have 1 copy of Raikou V, one of the best attackers in the deck, for only a lightning and a colorless energy, does 20 damage and then 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. With Area 0 Underdepths in play, you could be doing potentially 1-hit KO territory on almost everything in the game. But without that, with a maximum bench of 5 per side, you're doing 220 damage, which is a solid amount for 2 energy as well. We have 1 copy of Raichu V, our heavy hitter, where its dynamic spark attack does 60 damage for each lightning energy you discard off of your Pokemon. This is, if you've got enough energy on the board, you're going to be able to 1-hit KO everything in the game, but make sure it's your final attack, because otherwise you could be in big trouble if you don't have enough gas in the tank to finish off the rest of the game. Pikachu EX is here as our Terra Pokemon, where you can summon it with Miraidon, and its Resolute Heart ability prevents it from getting 1-hit KO'd if it's got full HP. But really, we're using this to get Area 0 Underdepths in play so that we can expand our bench up to 8 and put some other Pokemon in play. One of the big innovations here is the inclusion of Rotom V, where its instant charge ability allows you to draw 3 cards and then end your turn. If you're getting item locked by Badoo or something like that, or it's the end of you're going first, you can play Rotom V and just draw a couple extra cards, giving you a stronger follow-up turn. We've got 1 copy of Squawkabilly EX, where your Squawk and Seize ability lets you discard your hand, draw 6 cards. Really great way of being able to dig through your deck and find the cards that you need for that turn 1 combo. 1 copy, lots of 1-of Pokemon in this deck, by the way. 1 copy of Fezandipiti EX. Once during your turn, if one of your Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn, you get to draw 3 cards. Really great way of refreshing your hand. 1 copy of Mew EX lets you draw up to 3 cards once per turn. You theoretically could attack with this with Genome Hacking, where for 3 colorless energy, you get to copy one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as its own, but it's very situational and you don't have a quick way of powering up Mew EX, so you're probably not using this as an attack and mostly just using it as a way to draw through cards. 1 copy of Latias EX gives your basic Pokemon free retreat. 1 copy of Lumineon helps you grab a supporter card from your deck and put it into your hand. 1 copy of Iron Bundle so that you can force your opponent's active Pokemon out of the active and force them to bench something else or put something else in the active instead. And then, yeah, we talked about the Miraidons, which we have 2 of. For trainer cards, we've got, let's scroll all the way back up here, 4 copies of Arven. Lets us grab an item and a tool card and put them into our hand and shuffle our deck. One of the tools or items you might want to grab is Electric Generator, which is a pivotal part of Lightning decks, where you get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and attach 2 Lightning Energy that you find there and put them onto your bench Lightning Pokemon. You really need these to hit if you want a shot at winning. But we do have the Magneton as plan B acceleration as well. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 3 copies of Ultra Ball where we get to discard 2 cards and then grab a Pokemon of our choice. In particular, this can find evolution Pokemon as well, making it a little easier to find that Magneton. We also have 1 copy of Switch Cart. Now, you can run Latias as free retreat, but there are going to be times when you don't have the Latias in play, and Switch Cart can get you that retreat while also healing your active Pokemon on the way out. Secret Box is a fantastic A-spec for this deck. You discard 3 cards, and then you get to grab a item, a tool, a supporter, and a stadium all in one go. So tremendous value with Secret Box, though you could play something like a Prime Catcher in here as well. We have Heavy Ball here to search your prizes for a basic Pokemon and then put that in your hand. Because of all the one-of Pokemon in this deck, Heavy Ball is essential. Night Stretcher allows us to grab a Pokemon or a basic energy from our discard pile and put it back into our hand. Again, with a lot of one-of Pokemon, Night Stretcher can be a great way to recover those back, as well as some energy. Sometimes you just need that extra hit, and Night Stretcher can be there for you as well. 1 copy of Rescue Board, reducing your retreat cost by 1. Again, there will be times when you don't have the Switch Cart and you don't have Latias in play, but you can use Rescue Board and then just turn something like your Pikachu EX or your Miraidon into your go-to pivot between turns. 1 copy of Forest Seal Stone, fantastic card in this deck. Attach it to a Pokemon V, and then you can grab a single card from your deck and put it into your hand. 1 copy of Bravery Charm gives you plus 50 HP on one of your basic Pokemon, in particular Iron Hands and Raikou as some of your big attackers. They can be pretty squishy, especially Raikou V, and Bravery Charm can push it out of the way of certain breakpoints. Area 0 Underdepths, we've got 2 copies of that here. Expands any bench with a Terra Pokemon in it up to 8, which can be fantastic for Raikou's attack or just making room for those extra support Pokemon like a Fezandipiti and a Mew EX among others. So make sure you've got your Pikachu in play before you put down the Area 0 Underdepths. And then we've got 3 copies of Boss's Orders, letting you gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. There will be times where your deck is just not hitting the raw damage because you are more of a faster aggressive deck and you don't necessarily have the raw firepower. You definitely want to rely on Boss to take out some of those smaller targets like your Fezandipitis, your Squawkabilly, Lumineon, and even Tealmask Ogerpon in certain matchups as well. And last but not least, energy counts. We've got 16 copies of Lightning Energy and 1 copy of Double Turbo Energy. So your general game plan, you want to go second more often than not and try and get that big turn 1 KO, whether it's Iron Hands taking 2 prizes or Raikou landing that big 1-hit KO. Iron Hands could be your big KO option as well. Lots of different ways of going about it, and then just kind of stringing together your energy attachments so that you've got the right attackers ready to go throughout the game. You can't rely on just Iron Hands swinging over and over again. More often than not, you're going to have to mix up your attack options, whether that's weaving in a Raikou or a Raichu, whatever the case might be. You're oftentimes attacking with different Pokemon. And yeah, getting down at least 1 Magnemite is absolutely crucial so that you can get that Magneton in play and accelerate a whole bunch of energy so that even if you've got no electric generators or energy in play, Magneton can blow up and get you back into things. All right, let's get to these matches. Let's go. If we go Raichu in the active, I don't like either in the active, but I think, yeah, Miraidon would be the better target for whatever it is. Because we're not going to attack with Raichu turn 1. What? What? Do we play the... Okay. They're going to get their actual attacker down. I'm guessing it's Zard. Yeah. What's the best way around? Like, this is a really bad setup for us. And yeah, they get the second Pidgey too. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Shall we? We get an Ultra Ball. That could be nice. If we go... I think we go Miraidon Magnemite, and then we go Iron Hands. Do we Iron... Raikou? I don't think we're going to get 4 energy right now. Let's go with the Raikou for now. Iron Hands could get us... I don't realistically think we're going to get Iron Hands out right now. Let's leave it at the Raikou for now. I might feel... I am not entirely confident. There's the Rotom. That was what I was kind of thinking. Like, if we brick on this, we can at least Rotom for... Nope, yep. Okay. If we go into... Yeah, they're not knocking out. They're not one-hit KOing the... And then we instant charge. That was a... Oh, no. We could potentially take a KO on this Charizard. If they get Charizard rolling here and they swing for 180 into the Raichu, Raichu can one-hit KO the Zard. Based on our current hand. I don't necessarily know if that's the best way to play this scenario out, but it is a thing we can do. Rare Candy Dusknoir. Maybe they blow up the Magnemite. That would be annoying. Yeah, they're going to blow up the Magnemite. That might be okay. That might be... It depends. If they get Zard set up right now... Because we could also just Lumineon, get Boss, gust up this Zard, or gust up the Charmander, and then they are in trouble. Okay, let's see it. That is very annoying, though. I was really hoping for that energy acceleration. Okay. Let's go and take out the... Oh, Rescue Board's fantastic here. We'll Fleet-Footed for 1. We get the Latias. That's kind of cool. I think I want... I want a Fez so we can get more cards. If we go and get rid of them... Let's just... We'll punt on the Magneton for now. And let's just go Fez right this second. Though we don't give ourselves the opportunity to Area 0, which might come in handy later. The Raichu. We lose our boss opportunity though. What are the odds that our opponent's going to get Zard set up on the following turn? Let's go and power up. Let's power up Raichu. And we'll just start. We'll swing into this Pidgey. And we'll say, bet, you're not getting the pieces to get Zard up on the next turn. At that point, do we target down the next Pidge? Or do we start picking off the Charmander so they can't attack? Yeah, maybe we pick off... Do we? Oh, we can't even... Oh, yeah, we could... Here, let's fleet-footed here. Oh, we just get a boss. So let's go... I'm going to target down a Charmander here. And let's go Heavy Ball, see what we've got. Nothing. We lost the generator. Okay, that's fine. Well, Lightning Rondo for 200. And we want this one next. And we can do that with Forest Seal Stone on the Rotom. And let's see how they play it. I think the Curse Blast was a mistake. Oh, Rare Candy Zard. Okay. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. I don't know. At this juncture, can we get 4 energy in play? That's kind of what I'm looking for. If we can blast this with a Raichu, then we win. But that's a tall order. Okay. Let's see what we can do. If we go... Lumineon gets us Arven. Forest Seal Stone gets us 2... Okay. Let's attach. And if we bench... Is it worth expanding the bench at this point? Like if I bench a... Yeah, if I use one of these Miraidons to get Pikachu EX in. Right? I guess worst case scenario, I could also... So we make room for... We have Night Stretcher, Raikou 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20. No. Okay, what else do we have here? Mew. Mew's good. Mew's good. Latias or... Luminous Sign gets us Arven. Arven gets us Generator and something else. Generator, Bravery Charm. Potentially, if we can get 3, 4, 5. If I go... And is there... Do we even have any more Generate? I think we have one more. Oh, I should have Fezzed first. Let's go Fez. Flip the script. Maybe we can draw into it. No. Let's go and Star Alchemy. And we got one last generator. Let's go. Please. There we go. Okay. So, if we go 1, 2, 3, and you know what? Let's go get the Raikou back. The Raikou could be good. The Raikou could be our attacker at the end here. And we have to get rid of 6, right? So we go 1, 2. Do we keep the energy on the 3, 4, 5? I think we keep the energy on the Miraidon, and we get rid of the 2 on the Raichu. Yeah, 6 times 6, 36. That takes out the Zard. Hopefully we get a generator here. We get one more generator. Fantastic. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see how they play it from here. If we can get one energy off a generator on to this Miraidon, then we can just boss KO and win. 8. There should be 11. Yeah, that was a wild match. They get a Charmander down. They get an Arven. Let's see. What can they do? Again, we're not guaranteed here. They get a TM Evo. You know what? Keeping the energy on the Raichu would have been good here because we could have done 120 to the Pidgey or anything else. So getting rid of the energy was actually bad. Yeah, we could have kept an energy there. We could have done like 120, and that would, and we had boss in hand too. So like, that was not the play. So we they just scooped. GG's. Okay, so yeah, cool match there. Charizard is not an ideal matchup for Miraidon, but being able to get up early and then take out that Zard with the Raichu was pretty nuts. We did have to dig really deep into the deck in order to get enough energy there, and I did do that wrong. I should have kept the energy on the Raichu so that I could have done 120 Gust to anything else on the board there, and we would have gotten guaranteed win. At that point, with the energy on the Miraidon, there was no guarantee that we could have gotten enough energy to power that up and win the game. So yeah, next time I would have kept the energy on the Raichu, but regardless, tough win or a tough matchup against a, Charizard is a bad matchup for our deck, and we still got the win there. GG's. We'll put the Pikachu in the active. Okay. Arceus. Okay. Okay. Haven't seen one of these in a minute. But all right. Let's see what we can do. I think we want to turn 1 KO this with a... Let's go Heavy Ball first and just see what we can grab. Iron Bundle's not bad. Let's go and we'll get down a Miraidon, right? I think we can afford to play Area 0 Underdepths at this point, and let's thin the deck as much as we can. So Tandem Unit is going to get us... Let's get a Miraidon and a Magnemite, and then we'll bring in our attackers here. And we will go Tandem Unit, and we'll get that Raikou. And Iron Hands, maybe. I'm also kind of debating the Rotom. Like if things go sideways, let's go with the Iron Hands here. I can also... Let's go and Electric Generator, Forest Seal Stone. Like we 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh, yeah, we want the Miraidon to attack, actually. So 20, 40, 60. Yeah, we'll go Generator. We Brick. Not good. Not good. Let's go again. I think we get a Generator. And worst case scenario... Oh, we can Squawk. Okay, let's go Generator. I don't think I've played this particularly well. Let's go and yeah, because we could Squawk and then potentially get... I think we have to... At this point, like, we have to Squawk. Okay, let's go and Squawkabilly here. And... hopefully we can find another energy, and then we win. Otherwise... And, yeah, we'll play the Iron... we'll play the Iron Bundle just in case. Let's go. Squawk and Seize. And we attach. We Hard Retreat. And we Blast for 220. And that should be game. I don't see how they come back from this. Yeah, GG's. All right, so being able to smash for 1 billion damage turn 1, maybe we could have sequenced that a little smoother. But yeah, the goal there was to get Miraidon to swing for 220. But theoretically, I don't think the math would have worked out for Raikou to be able to do that. It would have been nice if we only had to use 2 energy instead of 3, but we were able to run through with Miraidon really fast and just take that big KO on the Arceus. GG's. Okay. We have a lot. Like, if we're going first, unfortunately, we can't play the Arven, so maybe we just attach to the Iron Bundle so we can hard retreat. I have not played against this Feraligatr deck yet. Boom, 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 boom. So we're going to learn firsthand how bad this can get. We do hit them for weakness, and that could be something. But right now, our starting hand is potentially good. Arven gets us a Nest Ball. That gets us Miraidon. That gets 2 other pieces. And we can probably grab Secret Box as well. No, we can't grab Secret Box as well. Like, I need a Nest. I guess you could grab Relicanth. Second Arven. All right, we attach and we wait. I don't think we need the Secret Box. No. We can get that on the following turn. Right now, I think Nest Ball gets us enough pieces to get started here. Damn, they get their precious trolley right away. Again, I have not fought against this deck before, so this will be a learning experience. Boom, boom. Mimikyu. I don't think we have a good answer for Mimikyu in this deck. I'm pretty sure we don't. Mew, I guess, can? Let's see. Let's go look at our options. We have triple Arven right now. We'll go grab Nest Ball and a Forest Seal Stone. But let's see. What actually can hit Mimikyu here? The Magneton, I get 40? Like Mew. Yeah, our options for hitting Mimikyu are not good in this deck. Yeah, I could boss around it theoretically. Okay, let's go and get Miraidon down. And it might be worth Iron Handsing here to try and gust around. Iron Hands. And, oh, we do have Raikou as well. Do I want the... Yeah, let's go Iron Hands Raikou. And let's see what we can hit here. 2? I think we play for the Iron Hands. Let's go. Yes! 3, 4. And we'll put 1 on the Raikou V. And we can gust around a little bit here. So we'll take 2 off the Relicanth. And then potentially just gust around the Mimikyu. And then Secret Box again. So hot start. We do have a Lumineon, which can get us another boss's orders here. So we've got some options. Let's see what our opponent pulls. I would put the Mimikyu in the active right now. Is it worth building up a Mew to take out this Mimikyu if it really came down to it? I don't know if we're going to have the opportunity to attach 3 manually from hand, but... let's see. Okay, if they TM Evo, then we'll go after whatever middle evolution. And maybe we start building up Yeah, the Mimikyu's so annoying. Oh yeah, the iron bundle also gets around the so we've got multiple options here. I think I specifically want to go after one of these two, so we're just gonna boss Gust, win. Yep. So hopefully they don't take out this Iron Hands. Do we start setting up a Mew to take out this? I don't think we have to. Okay, let's go, and I'm gonna get the Terra Pikachu out here. Ah, you know what? Is it Magnemite Terra Pikachu? And we just say bet? Like, I might be overcommitting here. We get the Magnemite down for sure, and maybe we get a second Iron Hands, actually. Okay. And let's go. Then we have another 3, so we can actually start building up a second Iron Hands here. And let's go and Gust. Oh yeah, we can't do the... Well, Gust, we'll go and take out a Croconaw here. And we will smash for another 2. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We blast. We should be able to get another Monkey Dory. Like, if we can get the Monkey Dory, we're fine. And yeah, we have multiple ways of getting around this Mimikyu at this point. Right? Even if we have to take a single prize, like powering up this Raikou, we've got Iron Bundle for 1 and Lumineon for 2. And we have 4 Seal Stones still. So, I think we're going to be okay. But do Item Lock doesn't do anything right now. I mean, I guess they could Gust and do some stuff here, but like that's not the end of the world. And they're going to TM Evo. If that's the play, like we're not... Yeah, Counter Catcher the Iron Hands here. Yeah, we Switch Cart. Yeah, we Switch Cart Iron Bundle at that point. How much HP does the... Oh, okay. Well, we lose that play. Let's go and see. Okay, we have the board. Area 0 Underdepths is nice, but like... Yeah, we can't do anything right this second other than power up the Iron Hands. And we maybe... no, it probably wasn't worth putting 4 Seal Stone on because they could vacuum that. Hey, Nerdy Girl 19 Gaming, welcome. How you doing? Okay, they play Artisan for no reason. You're bench locked at this point, so I don't see the benefit to that. We may just wait. You're good. Me? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I love streaming, hanging out with everybody. We just had an extended chat about Pokemon cards and post-rotation stuff. Now we're actually finally getting into the game a little bit here. And a little bit of an awkward spot. We got Iono down to 2. And we do have some gusting options here, but like... We also need to get Iron Hands out of the active. And let's see what the Totodile actually does. Like, at a certain point, this Totodile's coming in, and then we just Iron Hands it for game, right? I think that's what happens. But I also have not fought against this deck yet, so trying to see how it works. Okay, Feraligatr has 180 HP, and that is absolutely getting Iron Hands for 2. Oh, we have Boss. We still don't have an attack. We don't have an attacker for that, though, unfortunately. So we just wait. Boss is good. Boss is good. Can we get 2 energy on the Iron Hands? Well, yeah. So we can either arm press or just get it out of there. So we may have overcommitted there, right? Maybe we shouldn't have played this Iron Hands because now we are stuck. I still think in the grand scheme of things, like if they take out this Iron Hands, then we just gust around and we have multiple Iron Hands targets here. We can also still build up an Iron Hands pretty quickly with the Magnemite. But let's see. Okay, they Monkey Dory, and if they bring in the Feraligatr, this game is over. And they might not care. They might not care. They get their 2 prizes and be done with it. And hey, kudos to them. And yeah, that's a pretty smart idea to try and take out the Magnemite, to take out the take out our quick acceleration here. But if they swing with the Feraligatr, oh, they're just going to item lock. Okay. And they're just going to stall us out? Okay. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. This does the damage to itself, and then you Monkey Dory, and you just move the damage over and over again. I see. And now we can't play any items. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So they're not going to... This is only here so that Monkey Dory can keep doing its thing. Got it. How much energy do we still... We still have a ton of energy. Okay. Okay. And then the Feraligatr can come in for the final attack to win the thing. Okay. So let's see what we can do from here. This is very annoying, but it is what it is. Ultimately, my fault for... And yeah, they could also take this out too, which is probably what they're going to try and do next after they take this Magnemite out. Yeah, this is annoying. Oh, God. How do we... Damn, we got such a rough, a hot start, and then I have... Yeah, playing this Iron Hands was a bad idea. And now they take that out. And we just have to rely on getting energy to power this thing up. Yeah, I would start taking out this Iron Hands. This is annoying. One Switch, win the game. Yeah, we do have Switch in the deck. Oh, but they item lock us, so like we can't even... Oh. Oh? Oh, they counter catcher up the Iron Hands? That's unfortunate. Ruh-roh. Okay. How? Let's see what we can do. This is not looking great, though. Not looking great. We might have got punked. Damn, we didn't get them fast enough. And yeah, playing this Iron Hands was absolutely a mistake. So, what do we do? Yeah, this is damage counters. If you do, attack at 180 damage. Yeah. So now... Okay, they just brick on the Arven? I mean, fine. What is the play? If we don't want to play Forest Seal Stone... Yeah, Man, this is going so slow. This is painfully slow. But, you know, our opponent's thinking it through. Alright, that's fine. we still have options. Not looking great, but yeah, they've played this very well up to this point, and I hate that they're dragging this out. It sucks. We might not even be able to use this video, win or lose, just because of how long they are stalling this out, either to troll us or whatever. Oh, they're just What? What happened there? What happened there? You know what? We're just going to take the win and go. Not sure what happened. Not sure what happened. Like, okay, that was a weird match, but maybe we do keep it. Like, one, because we won. But two, I think this was a good learning lesson for everybody here. Maybe they hard closed the app. I don't know. We should have lost. We absolutely should have lost. The second Iron Hands, I absolutely should not have played that because we could have. Why is my zoom not working? None of my buttons are working. Awesome. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have played that because then we got trapped, right? I could have been, if I didn't do that, we would have had a much easier time just hard retreating into the Iron Hands and then doing whatever we needed to do. So playing that second Iron Hands was a mistake. Iron Hands, though, absolutely awesome, being able to take multiple prizes and really force our opponent to make some desperate moves there. But they did get the lock-in. I'd never seen this deck before, but being able to see how, yeah, the Feraligatr can then pile up damage counters, Monkey Dory moves it, and then you have like a Mimikyu or a Badoo just locking your opponent, preventing them from doing what they were supposed to do. That's pretty awesome, and we'll definitely have to try this deck out ourselves. I'm glad I got to see it here. Really unfortunate ending, though. I would have liked to have played that out in full, even if that meant I think we were going to lose, but interesting to see this deck in action regardless. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Miraidon EX. Again, shoutouts to Azul GG for the massive win at Mérida Regionals, also earning themselves an invite to the World Championships. I do think that there is absolutely merit to playing Miraidon in this format, in particular with Badoo everywhere. You kind of don't care about Badoo. Turn one going first, you attach an energy to Raikou, and then you attach a second one and then just blast the Badoo. Or if you're going second, then you could potentially Iron Hands the Badoo and take an easy 2 prizes. So I can definitely see the logic there in wanting to play Miraidon in this format. However, we are coming up near the end of this format. I know that the Prismatic Evolutions format for in-person play has just started, but we are staring down rotation happening in Pokemon TCG Live at the end of March, and then in the middle of April, we're going to see rotation for in-person play as well. And I put out a video a little while back talking about the decks that are going to get destroyed from rotation, and Miraidon is unfortunately one of them. It loses a number of big pieces like your Raikou and your Raichu, and it's very much struggling post-rotation. And let's go look at the list from Japan just to see if there's been any major updates. Here we go. We've got Miraidon pulled up in the Limitless Japanese results, and when I made that video last, we had 10 results for Miraidon. So 25th was rotation in Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it cut off around here, and since then we've only had 5 more Miraidon decks crack the top 16 in local Japanese tournaments. We'll take a quick peek. This one got 16th place. This looks like the closest thing to a traditional Miraidon deck, though we are using the new Tapu Koko. We've got 2 Tapu Kokos as sort of alternate attackers here. This one's sort of like Raikou V, where it does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. I am seeing this card teched into other decks as well, though like having to have Area 0 Underdepths to do 220 damage at most doesn't feel that great to me. But if those are the options we have, then maybe that's what we have. This Tapu Koko does have the potential to do 120 plus paralysis on 2 energy, or just swing for 180 damage. That doesn't feel ideal either. And then we also weave in the Zapdos EX here, which does have the ability to snipe, but it's a very expensive attack for 120 to the active and then 90 snipe to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. After that, it's basically, well, we have a Magneton version here, I'm not going to look at all of them, but like this one leans a little more into the Magneton to power up what looks like either Pikachu EX for that 300 damage or Iron Hands for that amp you very much. We even have the Zera Aura here, where it has the Combat Thunder attack, or 20 damage, or plus 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So for 2 energy, potentially doing 180 damage if Area 0 Underdepths is in play. And we even have the Volcanion EX, where once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon burned. So you'll start your turn after a KO, you will use the Volcanion to burn, and then you'll pivot with the switch card into one of, or Latias or switch card into your main attacker, and then you're doing whatever damage you were going to do in the first place plus 20 damage from the burn, so giving you a little extra damage on that front. And then last but not least, we are seeing it in a couple of Iono decks, where this is the Iono with Raging Bolt here as well, and Miraidon is just here to set up the Watch Roll and the Tadbulb. So post-rotation, things are not looking great for Miraidon, but if anything changes, make sure to subscribe to the channel and I'll let you know if things get better for Miraidon. But for the time being, we still have a couple of weeks, potentially a couple of months, depending on if you play primarily on Pokemon TCG Live or you play in person. Miraidon is still a very strong deck right now, and make sure to enjoy it while you still can, because it's not going to be the same post-rotation. And maybe it gets better. Maybe a future set introduces some cards that synergize with Miraidon and send it back to its current prominence, or maybe even better. But for the time being, we still have time to play in the current format, whatever deck you're playing. Like, I know cards are rotating soon and people are freaking out about post-rotation and all that. But if you're playing at an event today, then we use today's meta, and Miraidon is still a very good deck in the current format. So by all means, go for it. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, the controller that I used to bring all the prompts up has broken in the middle of the recording, so I can't actually showcase this. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. And you can check out the website InThirdPerson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. How do I shut this thing off without my buttons? Where's the outro? There it is. All right, bye.